crazy. Let's do something kinda crazy. Call me, baby. Time for you to call me, baby.
I'm looking, but if you want to, we could
do something kinda crazy.
How about you?
Call me, baby.
Cause I've been, call me, baby. I know it's kinda crazy, but if you're down for me, let's
do something kinda crazy.
Don't be so shy, just
Call me, baby.
don't keep me waiting, yeah. Am I the one you're dreaming of? Every day I'm thinking of you. Oh, you, yeah. Got me feeling lucky. Come my way, you lovely, I've been waiting for you for a while. I've been waiting for you. What's the word, what's the word, what's the word, yeah. What's the word, I've been waiting for you. What's the word, what's the word, what's the word, yeah. I'm looking, but if you want to, we could
do something kinda crazy.
How about you?
Call me, baby.
Cause I've been, call me, baby. I know it's kinda crazy.
Let's take it to the start. It was just me and my guitar, a dreamer on the road, no map, just all those stars. I never backed away, I played where I could play. Loneliness befriended me, felt older than my age. I let go a little, I fell for something new. It was sweet for a moment, this love I never knew. He called me little dreamer and said I'd be okay. I let go of my ambitions and promised him I'd stay. Now all of my dreams are floating like a river in my head. At night in bed, talking to myself so wide awake. Oh, he kept telling me to let go of my goals. I never questioned, I just let go of my hopes. Another vagabond who lost herself to love, oh my lonely soul. And now I'm watching as he moves on toward the road, and I just wander through this empty town alone. Broken little dreamer, born to roam. Oh, off you go. I think it's time to go. I think it's time to go.
Okay, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Desy and I'm so excited for today's video. I have been recording clips here and there. I just remembered that I actually already made an intro. When was this? A few days ago, and I continued to just record different clips of places that I went to and things that I was doing to share with you guys. So this is probably day 5 or 6, like, yeah, probably day 5 or 6 later. And I have gone to a couple different places. I know I left off where I was going through a few of the books that I showed you, and I actually got in the mail the trilogy of the Folk of the Air, which is, honestly, it is amazing. I'm so excited to show you guys and to just talk about the first book, which I was able to complete. So let me have some coffee. So I had actually I went to Barnes & Noble's and I showed a little bit of that. I went to Barnes & Noble's, but I didn't purchase anything. I only had a little bit of time because I went there, I got some work done. I was there for like, I would say a couple hours, and I was doing some social media client work, and before I left I wanted to just peruse the book aisles, and see if there's anything that I was interested in, just like a quick look. So I didn't end up buying anything, but it was nice to kind of like look through and see what they had there. And I like the fact that I saw they actually have an aisle, or maybe a couple aisles for, or maybe it was just one, I don't remember, but they had an aisle specifically for local writers, or local books from, or books published by local writers, which I thought was really, really cool. So I checked that out, and I also checked out like their fiction section. I went over to their Christian section, their religious books, to see if there was anything. There was a couple that I think I'm gonna purchase. I just didn't have time to purchase it that day, but there was a couple that caught my eye, so I'm gonna take note of those, and I'll probably go back and get them, or just order them online, or order them from Amazon, whichever is easiest if I do find it on Amazon. But yeah, I didn't end up purchasing anything. And then I also went to Michael's. I wanted to check out their beads section because I'm gonna be creating some new bookmarks for my stationery shop for the holiday season, and they're gonna be holiday themed colors. So I'm really excited about those because I want to bring out some colors that are kind of in tune with the holiday vibe. So some really nice lace and or ribbons for the bookmarks, and then also for the vintage bookmarks, which are paper based or made with cardstock and then different little elements. I want those to be vintage but also with a little holiday theme as well. So I'm really excited for those because I want to launch those on November 15th. So I have about, let's see, today's the 4th, so I have about 10 days. I would say about 8 because I need a day or two to kind of get them on the website, you know, take photos and get them listed, and then be able to have them ready for the 15th to promote them, that they're ready and live on the website for the 15th. So I'm really excited about those. I hope that you guys love them. I'm super excited. So I purchased a few things off of Amazon to be able to make those because I have kind of like the base for most of what I want to create. You know, cardstocks and different pattern papers and beads and pearls and things like that. But I needed to get some of the 4 new colors to add to what I already have. Because currently I have the mint green, I have the, it's like a really light baby pink for the ribbons for the bookmarks. For the ribbon bookmarks, I have mint green, I have a really light baby pink, and I also have a very light lilac. Beautiful lace, not lace, those are ribbons, beautiful ribbons. They're about, I would say, I want to say an inch, but for some reason I feel like they're thicker, maybe an inch and a half. I'm gonna have to double check. So I ordered a very beautiful wine color on Amazon. I ordered gold lace, black lace, and then also I ordered a jute ribbon with white lace as a pattern on there. So pretty. I want to stick with the vintage vibe and the vintage aesthetic for my bookmarks because that's kind of like what I love when it comes to stationery, when it comes to journaling, when it comes to different stationery items. I really love the vintage look and the vibe. I like shabby chic, like crossing over to different aesthetics as well, but I kind of stick to the vintage because anything that's, you know, makes you feel like you're just back in time in the days where things are just really beautiful and pretty, and you know, incorporating pearls and lace and different things like that. I love that. I really love that, especially for my stationery. So I got those and I'm gonna show it to you guys before I go into the books. So I can't reach it. Okay, so, or should I leave it as a reveal? I mean, it's gonna look completely different anyway, but this is the, hope you guys can see, this is the wine colored ribbon that I got. I just love it. I didn't want to get red because I feel like I'm not a red person as far as a bookmark. I thought that a nice dark burgundy or wine colored bookmark would really go with the Christmas aesthetic and with a nice vintage look. It would look really pretty with lace. It would look really pretty lined with gold or silver or just anything else and embellished. So I thought that this color would work really well. So I got this. This is about, so this is 1 inch double face satin wine color. So the color is wine, and I think it's about 10 yards. So it's a lot. So I'm excited. It's a lot. And then the jute and lace. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty this is. I just love it. It is gorgeous. So I'm excited to play around with this and see how I'm going to embellish it for the bookmarks. And then the black lace I got came in this little package. And the black lace is really cute. I currently have not made any type of stationery items, like bookmarks with a black. Yeah, I think with black. So I'm excited for this. It's thicker than I thought. I thought it well, it did say 2 and maybe like, this is like 3 inches. For some reason, I thought that I ordered, it's 3 inches. I'm pretty sure I didn't order 3 inches. I ordered the 2.5 inch. But it's too late to send it back. I don't want to send it back. So we'll see what we can do with this. If I'm not able to make single bookmarks from this, you know what? I'm going to play around with it because the vision I had imagined with the 1.5 inch is not going to work with this one. But look at this. It is so cute. I just love the pattern of the lace. It's very cute, very unique, and it's going to look really nice once I, you know, hook it up with the embellishments and different things. So those are the 3 that I have. The pink and the mint, I already have that because I purchased that like last year, and I've made so many, last year or earlier this year. I purchased it some time ago, but I've already made so many bookmarks and they sold really, really well at my pop-up shops. So I'm excited to like bring them back with a kind of new twist and also introduce these new colors for the holidays. And I think that what I'm gonna do is continue to just change up the colors and introduce new colors as the seasons change or for new holidays. So like for Valentine's Day, I want to have like a nice Valentine's Day line, different colors and designs with those, and also with the cardstock bookmarks as well. And then, you know, for the summertime, have like a summer design and vice versa. So that's how it's gonna go. The pattern paper, oh my gosh, the pattern paper I got, it was on sale in Michael's. That's my chair. Oh my god, that's my chair. That's so funny. Let's see. Can I get it? Can I get it? Yeah, okay, got it. Oh, that was hard. So I expected them to have sales. Michael's had everything on sale, which was amazing. Everything was on sale, and I didn't purchase any beads because I'm like neck deep in beads. I have so many beads, I don't even know where to put them, so I didn't purchase any beads. However, if I did find you know, a strand of beads that I liked, that stood out to me, I would have purchased, but I didn't see any that was calling to me, so I just left the beads alone. But their pattern paper was on sale for $4.99. Dude, look at this. Look at this. $4.99. There are usually $19.99, and sometimes you have them on sale, I guess, for $9.99. But they had an entire shelf on sale for $4.99. I was beside myself. I was so excited. So I looked through and I had to calm myself down because I wanted to purchase a whole slew of them, but I wanted to make sure that I only picked colors to go with the theme of the holidays, holiday colors. So I was thinking snow and Christmas, the Christmas atmosphere, snow, winter wonderland, really nice dark red tones, wine colored tones, greens. Those were the colors that I was going for. Silvers, blacks, like really nice things that remind me of the winter time. So the first one I got was this. I love it. Look at the patterns. Look at the patterns. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. I like that it has like the old map papers there, and then I like the fact that it goes, you can see glimpses of the wine, you know, traces of like wine and plum colors. So it's gonna go really well with the wine ribbon that I got. So I'm excited for these. And a little flip through. I didn't even know this was open. Did I cut it open? Oh, just the bottom's open, but you know, a little flip through of the papers. So exciting. So yeah, you'll see more of this when I'm creating the bookmarks. I'm going to record it so you guys can see a little behind the scenes of how I'm creating them, and I'm so excited for these. And the other one that I got reminds me of snow and wintertime, just completely. And I love the colors. Look at this. It's so beautiful. I love it. I really love it. It's so pretty. And a little flip through. I hope you saw that. But yeah, I like that it's like blue, mix of like lavender and light purples and white. It reminds me, I mean, there's literally no snow on here, but when I think about it, I think it'll pair nice with the lilac ribbon that I have. And also it reminds me of wintertime, like just cozy. I think of snow because of the colors, and I think it's gonna look really, really nice paired with some silvers and white lace. Yes, it's gonna pair lovely with white lace. And yeah, so I'm excited for this. This is the 2 pattern papers I got. What else? Oh, I got gold lace, and this came in like one humongous like square package, but I took each it came with 4 different patterns of the lace, but I took it out and individually wrapped them up so that it's easily accessible, and so I can kind of like see the designs instead of having them all on one like sheet of cardstock. And I love it. I like that it's so glittery and gold, and it's gonna look really nice with the black lace. It's gonna look really nice with the wine and even by itself. So I'm super excited for these. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna get started on these bookmarks so I can start recording those. I'm gonna film those for you guys, and I'll create a video. Maybe you'll work with me where I just add some music to the background and show you guys how I'm creating them. Yeah, and then maybe I'll do like a reveal when I'm all done with everything. We'll see. I'm trying to figure out in my head what I'm gonna call the videos, or maybe I'll just record it and have a sit down with you guys and show you guys the bookmarks. So I'm excited for these. And oh yeah, I also got some eye pins because I don't have any more. I have the head pins. I have the eye pins with the little loop at the end for the beads, but I needed the head pins with the flat edge because I'm all out and I need them for the bookmarks. So they're like this. They don't have the round edge. They have the super flat edge. And I needed some in the vintage gold, silver, and regular gold because I have a lot of different findings for the bookmarks, and depending on the color of the fabric, or you know, like the lace or the ribbon, and then also the clasp that I use, I'm gonna need matching head pins. So I'm glad I got these. And yeah, so look out for that. I'm super excited. These bookmarks are gonna be awesome. I use my bookmarks religiously when I'm reading. Exhibit A. I'm currently using this one in the Closer Than Blood book I'm reading by Greg Olson. Oh my gosh. I know I showed you guys this earlier in the clip. I did not finish the 4 books that I intended to finish. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't think that I'm the type of reader that sets, and it depends. It depends. If I'm doing a challenge or something like that, in the past, I was able to, you know, just read, and knock out books as much as I had planned on. But, you know, with work and everything else that I need to do, I cannot knock out as many books as I want. Or as many books as I thought that I could. But this one I started, and it's really good. I got to page 144. And like I told you guys, it's very interesting. I like the characters. I like the fact that it's well written, and it kind of jumps into memories of the past, and then, you know, you get caught back up. And the way that everything is intertwined, and the writer really did a good job of kind of like guiding you through everything, so it's not confusing at all. It's very interesting, and I like where it's going. So once I'm done with this, I'll kind of do like a review for you guys. But so far so good. Honestly, I don't know if I know, but I think that I might know how it's gonna end based on what I've read so far. And I want to read to see if I'm right. You know, I want to see if my calculations of who did it, who's gonna find out and what's gonna happen next. So that's the interesting part about this one. So if you've read this book or you're currently reading it, Greg Olson, Closer Than Blood, let me know. I know that the cover is different from some of the other covers that I saw on different book sites. I believe that they created a couple different colors based on where you're purchasing it from. So this is the cover that I have, and I really like it actually compared to the other covers that I saw. This one caught my eye, and that's probably why I took it. I did read the back before purchasing it just to make sure it was something that I would be interested in, but I really love the cover of it, and that's one of the main reasons that I bought this book. So yeah, if you've read it, comment below, let me know, what do you think about it? And if you're reading it currently, what do you think about it? So this one I'm currently gonna try to finish. I like reading and enjoying the book, and I read multiple books at one time. If it's really, really good, I will stick to it and complete it. But I like jumping from different, from one story to the next. Kind of like when I watch TV shows or, or movies. If I'm watching a TV show, if I get bored or upset or annoyed by a character or by a situation in an episode, I stop and I just jump to something else to get my mind off of it. And then when I feel ready to go back into that TV show, then I go back into it. It could be a day later, a week later, a month later, months later. It depends on. So I'm I guess I read based on my mood. Which is, I don't know, do you do that, or do you start a book and finish it before going to something else? Let me know in the comments below. But so that one I'm currently working on. Also, I had picked these up. Now, I have not started these. When I picked this one up, I did not know it was part of a trilogy, and this is book 3. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep it and not read it yet, and I'm gonna purchase book 1 and book 2. So book 1, I believe, is the Kingdom of Gold. I think it's the Kingdom of Gold and the Kingdom of Brass, and then comes the Kingdom of Copper. This one. So I'm going to purchase those other 2 books and then read those in order leading up to this, because I read in the reviews that after I purchased it, I checked out the book on Amazon, and then I read the reviews, because I picked this one up at, where did I pick this up at? Oh my gosh, I picked this up at the Dollar Tree, believe it or not. And then I went on Amazon to find it, to read the reviews, and I saw that it was a trilogy, part of a trilogy, and that if you don't read book 1 and book 2, you're gonna be lost. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna get book 1 and 2 and then jump into this one. So let me know, have you guys seen this one? It is The Kingdom of Copper by S.A. Chakraborty. And I'm excited to read it, I'm definitely excited. The reviews were good. I would say the reviews were mixed. Half, I would say 50-50. Half thought it was great, half thought it was like, and not on all the books. I think on, was it this one or one of the books in the trilogy, it was a bit, I guess they thought it was not as, it couldn't keep their interest, or it was a bit confusing. So I'm definitely gonna jump into them once I get all 3 and then get started, and I'll let you guys know what I think. But if you've read any of them in the trilogy or even this one, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the book. And this is a hefty book. Prints are not small, so it goes up to, and there's a glossary. I didn't know there's a glossary. There's a glossary in the back, which is pretty cool. But the book itself goes up to page 879. Nice book, hefty book. So this one I'm gonna get into at some point. I picked up this one. I think it's so cute. The Study of Animal Languages, a novel by Lindsay Stern. And I picked it up mostly because of the cover. I thought it was just so pretty, and I was like, oh, I want to read it. And then I read the back, and I was definitely interested. At first, I thought it was going to be a picture book because of what it says at the front. There's no pictures. It's not a picture book. Not at all, not a picture at all. But I'm gonna read the back for you. It says, over the course of their 6 years of marriage, Ivan and Prue have always managed to weather their differences. Where Ivan, a professor of philosophy at a small New England college, is rigid, valuing logic and order above all, Prue is bold and vibrant, a pioneer in the field of animal communication. But when a series of crises brought on by the arrival of Prue's unstable father, as well as that of a dashing but insufferable new writer in residence, send Ivan scrambling, the spouses must finally face what has for too long been left unsaid. A remarkable first novel that has as much in its heart as it does on its mind. The study of animals is a tender and philosophical exploration of the limitations of language, the fragility of love, and the ways we misunderstand each other and ourselves. So I thought that this was going to be a nice read, a little cozy read. And it goes up to... That's my sister. I think our dog ate something she shouldn't have. It goes up to, that's the acknowledgements. Page 223, not long at all. And the print is decent, not too small, not big prints either. So that one, I will get to that at some point. It's not like a thriller or suspense or action or romance or anything like that. So it's not calling me right now, but at some point I will pick it up. Or maybe I'll get started and just read, you know, a page at a time, or dive into it when I feel like the urge to. Let's move these. What I really wanted to show you guys is Holly Black's trilogy. I was so excited. I remember I told you guys that I ordered it on Amazon and it finally came. The Folk of the Air trilogy. I'm so excited for this, and I have started and completed the first book, which is The Cruel Prince. So book 1, do I have it in order? Yeah, book 1 is The Cruel Prince, book 2 is The Wicked King, and book 3 is The Queen of Nothing. And Holly Black did such an amazing job. Like, my attention was caught from beginning to the end of the book. And can I pull it out? There's no illustrations really inside of the book. I would have loved illustrations, because it's, you know, it's the type of book where you don't necessarily need illustrations, but I would have loved illustrations to be able to just see the characters, because they're fairies and they're, you know, there's so many different types of people in there. I think being able to see them would have just added that extra The Cruel Prince was amazing. I could not stop reading. I read hours at a time, probably in, I think I finished it in how many sittings? 3 or 4, you know. At first I read a couple pages and I was instantly caught. I read for like 2 hours, then I took a break, next day an hour, next day 2 hours, and then one night I stayed up for like 4 or 5 hours, and then I finished it yesterday. I mean, I couldn't put it down. It was that intense, and the storyline just really gets you, and the characters, you can really picture the characters. The way she describes everything in the story makes you feel like you're right there. So I just really enjoyed it. I loved the characters. Jude is my favorite character. I love that she's so daring and bold and adventurous and inquisitive, and she is looking for a way to protect herself and her sister, because they're mortals in an immortal world, you know, living among fairies and people that have, or creatures that have powers, and they don't. So, you know, it was a very good read. If you guys have read this, The Cruel Prince, let me know down below. If you've read the trilogy, all 3 books, definitely comment below and let me know what you thought about it. I'm excited to get started with book 2, which is The Wicked King. I'm gonna get that one started probably tonight, and I think I'm gonna read that one throughout the week. So next week I'll do a wrap up to let you guys know how I enjoyed it, and then I'm gonna jump into The Queen of Nothing. So this trilogy is epic. I love it. I have not read a book this good in such a long time. It kept my interest from beginning to end, and I really like Prince Carden, and it's hilarious to me because I know that he is like the villainous or the villain or the bad guy in the book, but I like his character because I feel like he is not evil to be evil or wicked to be wicked. He was kind of made that way because of his family circumstances, and underneath it he does have some good qualities in my book. Like, that's what I think. And I think they would have been perfect together. I really hope they end up together in the end, but I have no idea because I'm pretty sure it's not a romance. So we'll see. And like it says, he's cruel. And oh my gosh, I'm excited for book 2. So I'm going to tell you guys how I liked book 2 next week or in my next video. Oh, and let me just show you guys. They look, I love the covers of them. And I got this, I ordered this on Amazon, so I'll have a link below for you guys so you can check it out on Amazon. It's, I think I paid, what, $22 for the set, which is so amazing. And the illustrations is beautiful, really beautiful. So this is book 1. And then The Wicked King, the colors, I love the colors, and I love the gold, and it just looks amazing. So this is book 2, and this is the back. I hope it's seeing in the camera because I'm not too sure where it cuts off. So this is book 2, and then The Queen of Nothing. Oh, so pretty. I love the color, the purple and the lavender. Beautiful. I love the colors and the illustrations. It just makes you like want to read it even more. So we have that there, and that is it for kind of like my reading wrap up for the week. Yeah, and I'm gonna do another book haul for you guys because I ordered an enormous amount from Etsy, and I'm super excited. I got literature books, literature fiction, action, thriller, suspense, and then historical romance, I believe. So I think it's like about 35 books altogether. So they should be here within a week, and I will go through all of them and show it to you guys, and then I'm gonna get started on reading them. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. And like I said, I'm not a reader that needs to set like a strict goal on how many I want to read. I definitely know that I want to read at least one book a week, and I think that that's doable to be able to do a review for you guys and stuff like that. But like I said, I read 2 to 3 books simultaneously because I can't just read one book at a time. I get, not that I get bored, but I like kind of like mixing it up unless the story really holds me, like Folk of the Air, book 1, The Cruel Prince. I was reading Closer Than Blood and Persuasion by Jane Austen. That's an audiobook, so I listen to that when I am like on the bus or like doing something. So you know, that's pretty good. I'm almost done with that one, and I like it. And I was reading also Exploits of the Faithful, no, Exploits of Faith, and all together reading those, Prince of the Air book 1 jumped out at me, and I just kind of stuck to that one and put the others to the side. So that's how I like to read. I like to start multiple books, and then the one that really captures my attention, I will stick to that one and most likely finish it, and then jump back into the other ones or add another one in the mix. So whichever one I'm feeling for or that really speaks to me, then I'm gonna finish that book. So that's how I read. But my goal is 1 book a week, so that's gonna be like 52-ish books for the year, without like pushing myself too hard, because I don't want to feel like I'm in school and I have to read, you know, that's gonna bore me out and frustrate me. So I like to go with just enjoying the books and reading what I feel like reading when I feel like reading it, but making sure that I at least read 1 book a week, you know, or complete a book a week, or almost complete a book a week if I'm reading like 3 or 4 different books and I'm like halfway through all of them. If you add them up, that's like 2 books. that's the way I like to look at it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My next video is probably going to be like a studio-ish vlog where I'm making the bookmarks. I'm so excited for those. And comment below, let me know what you guys are up to. What books are you reading? What projects are you working on? What are you doing for the holidays that's coming up? I know we have Thanksgiving and we have Christmas as well. So I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and give this video a thumbs up. And I will catch you guys in my next video. God bless you guys. Bye.